They certainly do. Cute little things. Thanks again to you both. Good evening and welcome to the show. We'll start tonight with that breakthrough Adelaide therapy helping children with serious behavioural disorders. From ADHD to autism, the treatment might sound simple, but as Francesca Belperio found out, it's calming kids and giving them newfound confidence.
Okay, stop. It was heartbreaking to see my son so anxious and so upset and not knowing what the problem was and what an answer was. Oh, Bubby.
Crying, screaming, and completely inconsolable.
Come on.
It was this kind of behaviour that had single mum Beck Leach worried sick about her son Ollie and facing judgment from other parents.
People look at you and say, well, how are you raising this boy? Why does he behave that way? And it's really hard as a mum. It's okay.
But deep down, Beck knew something wasn't quite right.
Every time I went to change his nappy, he would scream and cry. Come on, sweetheart. Let's change your nappy. It's all right, darling. As he got older, the behaviours became even more quirky, so he would insist on wearing shoes to bed. He couldn't tolerate tags on clothing. He was chewing everything. We went through a phase where he would lick public bins and actively go and seek them out and lick them.
It was an article in an Adelaide parenting magazine that helped Beck piece the puzzle together.
It was like reading a tick list of my son. It was all there on paper, all of his behaviours.
3-year-old Ollie was diagnosed with sensory processing disorder. Put simply, it's when one or more of the 7 senses send mixed messages to the brain. For Ollie, it affects his sense of touch and hearing, sending him into a meltdown when faced with large crowds or too much noise.
It causes a lot of anxiety, and often that then becomes an anxious behaviour of headbanging or screaming or rocking or flapping his hands.
You'll see children in a supermarket having a meltdown very commonly, and a lot of those kids, one of the best signs for parents to look for is that the child will have their hands over their ears. So their central nervous system is struggling to deal with that bombardment of sensory input.
Tracey Butler from Links to Learning says sensory processing disorder comes in many forms. It's usually noticed when kids begin school and find it difficult to cope with simple tasks. It can also be a symptom of autism and ADHD.
So I work with children with dyslexia, auditory processing problems, reading and spelling challenges, children with autism.
He just would be at school not being able to concentrate. He would just sit there, do no work. He had a lot of frustration.
7-year-old Ethan was diagnosed with auditory processing disorder about a year ago.
I wasn't really doing my work and finishing all of that stuff, and now I really am.
That's the result of this sound therapy program, a specific composition of classical music and sounds that is helping Ethan and thousands of other children like him.
We're using the music and the different frequencies in the music to retrain the brain to hear those different sound frequencies more accurately. You might liken it to retuning a piano.
He listens to it 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at night, and it's changed his whole confidence.
It helps me with my listening, my concentration.
Little Ollie is also getting therapy, including a novel treatment that his mum has created to help with hair pulling, another of his symptoms.
I've created these bears with hair, and they're fantastic for kids with autism and sensory processing, and they've been really popular with parents who have kids who love to play with hair.
A drug-free, non-invasive method is certainly not going to do any harm, and very frequently you'll have quite a life-changing result.
How do you see Ethan's future now?
From the results that we've received so far, I'm quite confident that he's going to continue to improve as well as he goes along.
How much do you like school now?
90%.
90%? Great job. Well done.